Hello, this is Warlord 12. And before I really get into what I'm going to say, I need to say this because of Christians like me who will play video games and will talk about certain things in life or problems going on or whatever, certain things that we need to talk about, or if we're just um, whatever hobby is that we're into, and we also talk about Christ on a video or what have you. You know what I'm saying? We're allowed to do that. What I'm saying is, for all these people that are not Christian and I want to talk about, like, oh, you're not supposed to do that, but that the rule is like you're not supposed to, talk about certain video games or whatever, what have you, or whatever hobbies that you're into, and talk about Christianity or talk about Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. I need to say this because for a lot of the other gamers out there and stuff like that, or whatever hobby it is that you're doing on a video, I don't see you stopping other people like you do when it comes to Christians, right? What I'm saying is, you got to sit there and talk on your video and did whatever you did, played whatever video game you're playing, talked however you wanted to talk, right? Or whatever hobby it was, whatever it is, whatever your passion is. You got to sit there and cuss your lungs out. You got to sit there and say all the swear words you wanted to. You got to sit there and sell your money for sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, stuff that people do when it comes to making money off of people who are simps, right? Or, people that they'll just give you money because you're a woman or what have you. You know what I'm saying? You're selling your body on social media. You get the point. But also what I'm also saying is, you know what I'm saying? You got to do whatever you wanted to do. You got to act as crazy and as stupid as you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? You got to say whatever you wanted to say. You got to be as vulgar as you wanted to be. You got as disgusting as you wanted to be. But as soon as the Christian, says something on a video or whatever it is, you want to have a problem. If you're not going to call out all those other people that I've just talked about, that I just listed, who are you to talk trash and talk about what a Christian can and can't talk about on whatever video they're making? You know what I'm saying? Every time a Christian speaks up, you know why you start drama? It's because you don't like the fact that a Christian is telling you the truth. Because you know that they're telling the truth, you just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm making this very clear. Nobody forced anything on you. I didn't force anything on you. I just sat here and told the truth. So just in case, for those that they want to use the card or excuse that, you're just forcing it. There are people that aren't going to force it. There are Christians like me who aren't going to force it. They're just going to tell you like it is and then move on and get on with my life. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I really need to talk about for this subject is the fact that you have people in life, right? For whatever's going on, you may have something that has to do with business when it comes to, let's say you're trying to sell a product, or maybe you're a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or what have you, or whatever it is you do on social media when it comes to selling a product, or you have some type of profession or whatever it is, right? You're trying to get noticed for money or what have you, or just certain things in life, or you have a certain job, right? Or there's something that you need to do or want to do and share it with the world, or what have you, maybe it's like for a serious reason, right? But then you have people that the devil will use or Satan will use to get in your way. You have people that Satan is using right now. There's other people out there. I'm not just talking about my own situation. I'm talking about, stuff, just like stuff in life where the enemy is using other people to roadblock you, get in your way, gang stalking, all this other nonsense. If you don't know what gang stalking is, it's basically, this is part of conversations that when you're going, let's say for instance, you're going to a grocery store, whatever it is, right? And it's like, you should have been out of the line from the beginning. Like, you should have, you're just trying to get in the line and get out, whatever you're trying to buy. Like, you probably didn't even buy that much, or there's probably only like one or two people ahead of you, maybe just three people. but for whatever reason, you know, the enemy is using certain things to stop you from going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason it is, he's trying to stop you. Now, other than that, like, what this also has to do with what I'm talking about is how you just have people who will literally just continue to get in your way. You know what I'm saying? Or there's like something specific, or maybe of an invention, right? And it's just like you just have people who will do certain things and will continue to be, you know, frustrating because those people, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're doing something, right? But they're not doing exactly what God told them to do, or they're not following the path that they should be going on from God. And that's what I'm talking about today. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're messing things up for you. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, not just my situation, whatever's going on, but just in life in general. Like for other people, because I know there's a lot of people who are dealing with the same problem, right? Or maybe there's certain things that you're trying to like in the scriptures when it comes to the Bible, like for instance, producing fruit, right? So it's just like with your gift, or another example is maybe you have a gift for something, right? But you know that if you buy a certain tool or whatever it is that you know is going to maximize your gift, right? And then for you know, it's not just random. It's not just like, oh, it just happened out of nowhere. There are certain things that are going on purpose to stop you when it comes to your gift. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I'd talk about this because this is something that there's probably a few people that talked about this when it comes to Christianity and in life, but I really need to put this out there when it comes to what's been going on in this world. And what I'm also saying is, like, there are certain things that are probably detrimental or time sensitive, but you just have, like, the enemy will not just use people but other things to stop you from doing what you're trying to do or what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that I'd put that out there. So, you know, other than that, this is Warlord 12 and I'm out.